Hey guys, let me turn this down. How's everybody doing this morning? Good God. A great way to start. James Hoggle, Mames, Kaufman, Hutch, SJ. How are y'all doing this evening? I have some catfish I need to can. Oh, I love catfish. Hello, James Davis. How are you? Lisa Hoffer. Hello. Anna W. Hello. Kimberly's Prairie Farm Life. How you guys doing tonight? Simply Patty. Hello. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, James. Take care of yourself. Good evening, Kaufman. Pepper clubbing is the only thing you do, huh? It's getting to where you can almost do it all day. It's Patty's birthday. Happy birthday, Patty. Video isn't working. Uh-oh. There I am. Little bit. Eleanor. Quantum. Ashley. Shadow. I'm not very good with names. How you guys doing this evening? Okay. First thing I'm going to do, if you guys watch Grim Survival, he's challenged all of us. Excuse me. So I'm going to stand up and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. You're more than welcome to join me. Sorry about the noisy chair. To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'm back. Let me try that again. You want to do the Pledge of Allegiance with me? Sorry, guys. Take two. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, I'm okay. I just choked for a minute. That happens sometimes. Sorry, I messed that up. Had one job, right? All right, let me see here. We got some more people coming in. Airborne Prepper, a little bit. To American Loretta. How are you guys doing tonight? Nicole Leaf says, hello, Mrs. Papa.
Hi. Go lay down.
Sean M. What's up, brother? Doing dishes, but I'm watching. I just about choked to death. Do you see that? Or did you see that one? Whew, that was rough. Jefferson Martial Arts. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Native and Devout Preppers. What's up, guys? Or guy. Never know if it's both of y'all or just one. NYPD and FDNY are looking for employees that attended the event Wednesday. Uh-oh. Does Angry Pepper know that? I've seen that suspended, and I mean, just for being there. It didn't even matter if they're at the Capitol building or not, just for attending. Did you hear me almost choke to death a minute ago?
No.
Yeah, doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah, I've seen where a lot of people are getting fired and suspended. A lot of, and some, well, not, I don't know if it was a lot, but several were police. I know there was 2 officers all the way from Seattle was there, and they've already been suspended just because they were there, and I'm waiting to see if they had anything to do with the Capitol building before anything further happens to them. So it's crazy. Who else is in here? I didn't. Is Harvey Black 2 in here? I didn't even see him come in. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I watched him earlier and he didn't say anything about it. I mean, I'm assuming he would know. I don't know. Huh?
Angry Prepper didn't say. He is being
Just right on here. And Mame said it best before you guys, and you might have already read it, but, you know, to see the president of the United States have his freedom of speech completely squashed right in front of our eyes, right in front of his, you know, what does that tell you? It's going to happen to us. You know, if it's just that easy to silence the man with the most power in the United States, like it's nothing. Kimberly's Prairie Farm Life. Some of the, I mean, I can't say that on here, but I agree with you. I doubt anything happens. For one, because they were in disguise. And for 2, I'm not sure they're not on the government payroll. Just saying. Some college student facing expulsion. Yeah, I just seen that actually before I went live about the college student facing expulsion for being there. Kaufman, you're right. If everybody, you know, that's in these chats and, you know, if they stand true to what they say, we all will be outlaws. It's only a matter of time. Did you guys even see the 2 tweets that he posted that got his Twitter account shut down? The first tweet was, the 75 million great American patriots who voted for me, America first, and make America great again, will have a giant voice long into the future. They will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. That was the first one. Then the second one said he won't be attending President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration. That's the two tweets that got him banned from Twitter. Now, in either one of them, where was he inciting a riot or violence or promoting anything even close to that? We will have the final say because vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yes, ma'am. If people get fired, they need a constitutional lawyer if they were not doing anything wrong. I agree. If that'll even help, you know what I mean? What's going on in Washington is bullshit, and it's on both sides. Yeah, I mean, I truly believe, and I've said this several times on here, I don't think, if this all falls the way it is now, I personally don't believe there'll be another election ever. There won't be a Republican and a Democratic Party. It'll just be one big, I just think the United States as we know it is done. I mean, you try to be hopeful and, most states are right to work, so an employer can legally fire an employee for any or no reason. That's true too. I mean, that's the way it is here. You can fire somebody for anything, really. Because Russia and China and Iran are still on Twitter. I've never been on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account. I just, if somebody posts something of interest, I go check it out. But I don't have a Twitter account. And yeah, if there is an election again, it'll be the same as it was, this past November. The empire has fallen. That pretty much sums it up. Oh, thanks. I gotta have music. I'd always gotta have music. It helps me. I can't stand total silence. Rome is on fire. Like, seriously? I haven't seen that. We've been out doing stuff today, and we got home, and I haven't really looked at it that much. Unions are going to start popping up everywhere. Small businesses are going to fail, and we will be forced to work for government-funded big corps. Homestead exemption, y'all. It's not impossible. It's the way to go. Now, Hutch, I mean, I know you guys are still, working on it and everything. But as far as like what the timeline looks like now, would it be even feasible to start? If somebody was wanting to homestead right now, would it be even feasible to, start right now or wait and see how some of this kind of plays out? Or what do you suggest? Just a big yes. Okay. Anything you want to say?
Yeah.
No.
I went shopping today and the stores didn't look bad.
Yeah, we did go out today to Sam's Club and like Dollar General and stuff, and the stores still looked, I mean, really
good stock.
Yeah, really good stock. So at least I got that much going.
Still. So far.
Now, depending on what these next 2 weeks look like, can be a complete different story.
Gas is still going up.
Yeah, our gas here is going up again.
It's not going to stop.
Excuse me. The guy that confessed to using the program and flipping the election, that's in Rome. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Duh. Jesus. That's Rome is on fire. Okay. I get a little confused sometimes. Hutch Homestead says it only takes 3 things. 1, where to sleep. 2, how to eat. 3, where to wash your ass. That's all that's needed. But you got to give up a lot of comforts. But ultimately, maybe not too much longer. How long are we going to have those comforts anyway? Gas is $1.06 a liter there. Well, we just left Sam's Club. That's usually where it's about the cheapest at. It was $2.09 a gallon. And not too long ago, it was like $1.76.
I got an email the other day. It said our gas will probably be $2.50.
By when?
They didn't say by when. They just said look for it to be $2.50 a gallon.
True American Loretta, I have not. $2.54.
Kerosene went up $1 a gallon.
$2.54 a gallon. Ashley, without giving too much information, like where's that around? Like where around at like a state? Wow.
What?
4 liters to a gallon. Yeah. So Sean's gas is $4.24 a gallon. He lives
Canada.
up north. Yeah. $2.35. $1.67 where Maine's at.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm. Will you write down Prepper Now on Patreon? You're going to sit in here, you're going to work, woman. Just kidding, guys. I do not talk to her that way. We're at $2.35 a gallon in West Maryland. Pennsylvania is where it's did she say 254? Yeah, 254.
Just Prepper Now
on Patreon.
Okay.
Thank you. Shar Collins. Hey, Shar. 229 there. My cousin that lives in the Virgin Islands is paying $9.35 a gallon. Jesus Lord. No wonder that's just a vacation spot.
I know. Thursday or Friday, our Kerosene went up $1 a gallon for kerosene. It's a pretty big hike in a day.
Man, it's crazy. $4 a gallon in Canada. Radio Prepper, how are you doing? 239. Sean, does your guys' fuel usually run that high? I mean, just like any other time? Or, is it just really skyrocketing right now? What preps are you? Native and Devout is asking what preps we focusing on given the current state of the union. Well, I mean, ultimately, we're bugging in, until we just absolutely cannot. So, really, I mean, she coupons. So, I mean, we get stocked up on, the necessities and all the toiletries and food. And like I've said before, we are fortunate enough to have a well. So, I mean, and it's drinkable. We do have that going for us.
Dollar General, if everybody has, they had good coupons on vitamins this week. You got them. Flintstone vitamins and Centrum vitamins were like $1 a piece.
Can you guys hear her? We are rural. Of course, if you can, Freedom seeds are kind of hard to come by around here. And when you do find them, the prices are getting jacked so high, it's ridiculous. But just, I mean, your needs just to stay at home. I mean, of course, we have the bug out bags and, we have a place to go if we need to. But as far as what we're focusing on right now is just making sure we can stay here as absolutely long as possible. So mainly just food and like over-the-counter medicines and stuff like that.
Tell Sean they were Flintstones or Centrum vitamins at Dollar General with the digital coupons.
They can hear you.
Okay.
Vitamins cost him $13.
He's in Canada, isn't he? I don't know how much it costs to send stuff to Canada, but I'd like it a good stock up. We could maybe mail them some.
Hey. Prepper Underground. We're going to go to Prepping Black Market. So
they're even gummy. Gummy Flintstones.
7mm mag is $44 to $89. A box of 20 right now. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, Freedom seeds are getting ridiculous everywhere. Damn, Sean, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Mames says she's prepping gardening seeds. Now, that's something I am going to be working on here in the next couple of weeks.
Dollar General's just putting out all their seed starters. They were starting to put them out tonight, and
like the little discs,
that has a little trays. Disc, and they have empty ones. And I didn't see no seeds yet, but I know there last weekend was pulling out a big flat of seeds. I don't know if they were flower or garden. because they hadn't opened it yet, but it said seeds on the outside. So they're coming.
Simply Patty said, watch the expiration date on cheaper vitamins. And Sean says, black market kids vitamins, LOL.
And they had the Mucinex for 50 cents with a coupon. Just good little things to put up in just in case.
I got to scroll back up here for a minute, guys. But yeah, Mames, you said you're prepping gardening seeds. I am getting ready to, in our garage, somebody has built an extra room in the garage, and I'm getting ready to turn that into a growing room. Sean M. there kind of inspired me. I've wanted to for a while.
I've seen his plants.
But I'm going to convert that into a grow room. It's only like 8 by 10 probably room, so I could get a lot of stuff in there. Inflation coming, evictions, hunger, people are going to riot big time. I guarantee it. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's in the very distant future. I think it's coming pretty soon.
Somebody said you look like a country singer. Somebody said you look like a country singer.
Look like a country singer.
Don't let him fool you. He can sing, guys.
Shut up. Blue Vandal said I look like a country singer.
Uh-huh.
We're focusing on home security, installing night force locks on the doors, stocking up on extra lumber and building type supplies in case we need to make emergency repairs to the house. We've got a pretty decent supply of that stuff outside, like out in the garage, and like I want
to get some plywood still.
It gets me in trouble because I don't throw anything away. Like everything has a purpose. It don't matter, lumber. If it's a foot or longer, I keep it. It don't matter. Radio prepper. I'm a bit bummed. I was going to go live today, but YouTube is making me wait 24 hours. Oh, did you just... No? Did you just make your channel? Or why are they making you wait? I have cabbages, turnips, and carrots in the ground now, and tomatoes, peppers, green beans, peas, zucchini, and eggplant seedlings started in my kitchen. That's awesome.
James Hubble asked for your email.
Gotcha, radio prepper. Because I haven't been doing this very long, and I was thinking I had to wait 24 hours too, but I couldn't remember what it was for. What's a claymore? It's not the mine, is it? If I'm correct, a claymore explodes outwards, like where a landmine, you step on it and it blows up. But I think a claymore shoots out, like projects. I think. Leaf mustard and kale can survive cold weather also. Still have some after the snow cleared. That's good to know. Thank you. I like his name. I'm all out of bubblegum. My husband bought me a crossbow today, and I found a couple more mags for my gun, dehydrating food. You couldn't get me to trade my crossbow for anything, Shar. I love my crossbow. I've said that before. As long as you find your bolts and stuff for it, your ammo you never run out. Now, would I suggest it for self-defense? Probably not. I mean, it's not very quick to load, but if there's only a couple, definitely. I probably will be messaging you, Sean, because I know you're doing an awesome job on yours. Yours looks really good. Thank you. Of course not. Crossbow, rifle, bat, and pit bull. I'm good. Looking ready for a good cheap carbine type boomstick. Blue Vandal recommendations for a cheap carbine. Boomstick. At this point, whatever you can afford and get your hands on. Really, I mean, of course you're going to get what you pay for, but it kind of comes down to because around here it's getting pretty limited. So I mean, there's really no wrong answer or right answer to that, or any good or bad recommendations, really. Northern Girl Hobby said I look like a country singer too. Well, thank you guys. I guess. Cold storage in my basement. Heard eggs are going to be hard to come by soon. Supply chain issue. I heard that too, and I think it's because of the bird flu outbreak again over.
And we had 2 farms around here too that caught fire. One of them was in another state, but that was a few months ago. They lost hundreds of thousands of birds. Who knows if that was on purpose?
Now Hutch is saying I look like Larry the Cable Guy. I know I'm not the only one who sees it, he says. Ma'am said it's the Toby Keith beard. Anyway, we're not here to look at me. Well, I guess you are here to look at me. Anyway. I know I got some stuff here to. Somebody sent me an email. Was it email or message? I can't remember. But did you guys realize how much land China is buying, like out in Oklahoma and in Texas and down in Jamaica and the Bahamas? Be Ready Today is here. Hey guy, how are you doing? Man, I love your channel. If you guys do not watch Be Ready Today, go check him out. He is amazing. He's a man of God. He is. Am I read yet? Spending $600 stimulus on freedom. Oh yeah, a lot of people have. A lot of people are taking that stimulus money and boomsticks and freedom seeds. A good buddy of mine actually did just a couple of days ago. He got a really nice one. And he came across, what do you say, 200 rounds of ammo?
Yeah.
which, I mean,
And
clearly
I'm
that's
60.
nowhere to go or nowhere near enough, but that's better than none.
You're saying you're lagging.
Uh-oh. Did I say something bad?
What can you say that's right anymore?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything right to say. I'm good now?
It looks like you're good.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys don't know who Be Ready Today is, definitely go check him out. Very good guy. And I couldn't see anyone possibly having anything bad to say about him. 5 acres next to Hutch was $4,500. What it was sold for. Damn.
5 acres here is
Yeah,
a
5
lot.
acres here's anywhere from 12 to 15 probably at least. And that's just virgin ground. No water ran, no electricity, no nothing.
It's usually probably very heavily wooded with not good wood.
Yeah, I want to go live by Hutch. We could pull that off.
Yeah.
Sean says if you go up north where he's at, you can buy an acre for less than $500.
I would love to live in Canada.
I would too. They're locked down pretty hard right now, though, I think.
Okay. Hey, we have Circle K's in Canada.
China owns Texas farms controlled. It's going too fast. They can cut off food. They also own power wind farms in California. Grid issues, anyone? Exactly. Well, what I was getting at, the guy that sent me the video, or the guy in the video said they've bought land in the Bahamas and Jamaica and are currently looking to start building naval bases there, like 50 miles off our coast. I'm telling you, it's going to be the United States of China very soon. That's what I'm afraid of.
Don't say that.
China. China's bad.
Yeah.
He's in Missouri. Bro, check your messenger. I sent you something. Hold on, guys. James, that's what I was talking about. That's I guess. Linda Summers. Maybe I didn't get it.
You're gone. Babe.
Huh?
You're gone.
Am I gone?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Anybody see me?
I can't. Nope. Maybe it's just some of us because someone said they can, but
Yeah,
I
some
can't.
can, some can't. Hutch sees me. Kaufman.
I'm closing out and going back in, but I lost you. There you are.
Okay, guys, go out and go back in if you can't see me. She just had to go in and out on the phone. Okay, I won't say that word no more. I guess that's what caused it. I don't know. Okay. Hava Alexander, I do not. That I'm not sure of. It didn't say in the video. It just said in the Bahama Islands and Jamaica. All right. Thanks, everybody. I don't know what happened there about me going black. All right, Sean. I'll see you. I'll talk to you sometime here after a while.
Check your message that he sent. Hear me?
Yeah, that's what I just showed you. Okay, Sean, I will. Papa Prepper, I was stationed in Panama for many years. That country would be wonderful to bug out to. Oh, man, I wish. The water and food is plentiful.
I'm about to take my savings and go to Mexico.
We're not going to Mexico. I'll quit before they get me shut off again. Or before I get me shut off again. You're live here in South Texas. Robert Micah. How are you doing? And thanks for joining us. Panama Jack. Hey, B. Water, seeds, fire starter. Wait a minute, what did I miss? What do you think should be the next prep besides food? Yeah, Blue Vandal probably just nailed it right on the head. Water, seeds, and fire starter. And of course the boomsticks and freedom seeds if you can get a hold of it. And myself included, I think, I'm not sure how soon, but I do see food becoming a weapon. You know, creating food shortages. You know, just so they can get people to comply with all their dirtiness. Right down to the shot in the arm. If they hold out food, but they think they'll get people to comply and do what they need, but I don't know if they're taking into consideration that how much of this nation has been prepping and getting ready for this and knows how to live off the land. I mean, it's not going to be easy for any of us, but the people that have been there and had to live it already, at least they have a leg up. Like all you homestead folks, you got, it's not going to be, I can't say, I guess I can't speak for you, but I'm assuming it'll still be harder, but you guys are more adept. to where us, preppers, which we're all in it together. Don't get me wrong. But us preppers, I think there's a difference in like we've got a lot of things we need, but nowhere to go with it. So, if it comes to that point, even with bugging out, if you have to like suddenly bug out, even if you have a plan, if you haven't been able to move your stockpile, and all that stuff, or if you don't have, caches planted everywhere, you're leaving all that food and money and water and whatever else you've accumulated behind, worst case scenario. To where homesteading, you guys are I'm not going to say you guys are set, because like I said, it's going to be hard on you guys too. But, you're
They're more
Hutch, help me out, man.
They're kind of more established.
You guys are more established, to where you guys already know what you got, and you're not as dependent on having to get to a bug out location, and which I mean, I guess you could still bug out even if you do homestead, but you wouldn't be able to pry me off that land. There ain't no way. Man, if we all could, crazy Irish prepper, that's why we need to stick together. If we could all come together and just create our own nation, that would be incredible. I got my tomahawk and axe, machete, knives, and my freedom seed throwers. That's right. I got a little of all that too. I don't have a tomahawk. I got hatchets. But I don't think the people in the city are going to be able to. I agree with that completely. I think unless they were to pack up and leave very soon and leave most of everything they own, it's probably getting too late for the people that's in the big cities, And just let me say, I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything like that when I say stuff like that. But I mean, what more of a wake up call do you need?
Somebody said Prepper Now is dropping a 45-minute intel report as soon as it uploads.
Okay.
Memes.
Thank you for that, memes. Then Hutch, that's what I would do too, man. Hutch said if I had to leave, I'm burning it all down. Absolutely. Do not. I wouldn't leave it there for anybody else. Ain't no way. Especially anybody that's watched your videos, man. You've worked your ass off for what you guys have. I can't leave New York City because my husband works for NYPD.
Bless his heart.
I mean, we can pray for him. Is he on board with you, like as far as prepping and stuff like that goes, Anna? Or is he like, you don't have to answer that. That's kind of personal, I guess, but hit the like button. Thank you, SJ. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I mean, thumbs up or thumbs down. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate that a lot. Prepper Book Club. I think trying to create those relationships now with people will help in the future. I know Grim Survival was working on a prepping railroad concept. Yeah, and I think that concept it's going to take a lot of work, but he's coming along really well with it. I mean, um, and I don't know how to say it. Um, it was suggested to Grim from somebody else, and but yeah, it's going to take a lot of work, but I think in the end, it's going to be a very heavily utilized resource. We'll put it that way. Homesteading is just the ultimate prepping. It's just the illusion of society wealth. Y'all only think it's an incredible, unreachable goal, but there are stages. You can't look at it with city eyes. If I had to leave and couldn't take everything, I would leave it for the families in the neighborhood. Well, I mean, if we're talking about bugging out, though, like Hutch saying he'd burn it all down. I mean, he's, you know, most people like a homestead, they're pretty secluded, or you're so if you're getting chased out of that, I mean, most likely anybody else around you is too. But I understand what you're saying, though. Definitely. Took me 4 years to get here, but it didn't have to. It doesn't have to be pretty to work. I think the biggest, like, with dedicating yourself to homesteading, which I'd love to do, I'd love to be able to. I think the biggest, you know, being able to just, I don't know, like being able to just go and do your laundry or go take a hot shower and stuff. And, just starting out, you might not be able to do that. But I think I could get through that part. I think I could definitely do it. But I think that's people's biggest fear, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But just the unknown and giving up all of their comforts. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if he's got 3 years to retirement, I mean, I understand him not wanting to leave. And yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank him for his services. I didn't even get to anything that I printed out. I'll save it, I guess.
A couple minutes if you're saying.
Not really. It's just sad how much we already depend on China. Like I was talking to my friend, or damn it, I said it again. That's gonna be a hard one to break. I can't quit saying the C word. Me and my buddy were talking earlier about how much we depend on that place for a lot of our stuff. And it's just, if you was, try to live the lifestyle of only things and only using American made things,
It's going to be hard to find.
It'd be almost impossible.
If you pick up 10 things around you, I bet probably at least 8 of them have been made in China.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just random anything, your shoes.
Say porcelain.
Wouldn't even matter.
Philly the Fixer. I like that name.
Where I work, all of our sanitizer, masks, everything that we sell has come from the porcelain place.
Wait a minute, I missed something. Philly the Fixer. I'm pretty well supplied for about 1 year if needed as of now. I'd say we're probably good for 9 months right now. Probably close to 9 months. So that's why I always say you're nowhere near ready. You're never ready enough, or never too ready enough, but you're as ready as you're ever going to be. Water tower and some decent neighbors can solve that problem. Have it trucked in or pay $50 a month to borrow a garden hose. Absolutely, Hutch. And see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. I would love to homestead. We're solid good for 9 months in a year if I'm frugal and stretch. That sounds pretty close to where we're at.
We may be eating things that we don't really like, but we won't go hungry.
Well, guys, it is 8:56, and John goes live at 9 over at Prepper Nation. Be sure to go check him out. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Go get me another drink and settle in to see what John's got to say tonight. He was supposed to have Homestead Oz, but they canceled some kind of health issues. So I'm not sure what he's got in store for us tonight. So I'm going to hop off here, and until I see you guys next time, God bless each and every one of y'all. Love you guys. Papa Prepper out. 69 people in chat and 63 live.